Let's get started with today. 3, 2, and 1. Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is PeteZahHutt Brandon. Wait. Oh, I had the perfect opportunity for this. Hold on. Quality, custom colors. Welcome everybody back. Got to another episode of How to Minecraft. I think that actually just broke my gamma entirely doing that. I'm pretty sure it did. Okay, well, I might have to edit that in config later. Thankfully enough, this is the one time where I don't need gamma for what we're going to be doing today, which is shocking because it was almost very bad. But welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft on the S&P server. We're currently streaming out right now. We have everybody in the chat saying hello to YouTube. This is a later night stream, so it's a little bit quieter than usual, as I say. But I do want to say that I appreciate you guys coming out to the streams, even though I was absent for a little while. I know, in my time and everything, we lost quite a few viewers for a good while, but I think people are catching the memo that I'm back up on here, which is nice. It's always good to have everyone back. Slurpy Derpy with tier 3. Stop hyping chat for you. Spam it up right now. Thank you very much for that. And Coder with 500 bits. And someone said broken sleep schedule. No, actually, Coder, I'm doing perfectly fine on my sleep schedule. And also, add Aiden HD with 2 months saying hello to YouTube as well. There's a direct hello. Thank you very much, my man, for the 2-month resub. I appreciate you very much. As well as Slurpy, thank you for the resub. So, last episode, something happened that I think I'm going to go ahead and add in right here. Twitch exclusive. YouTube's watching a clip right now. So that happened, and a lot of people were like, well, Brandon, are you going to keep it? Florian's surely going to take it back from you, and some people were also spamming, get your gear. Well, I have my gear. It's on me right now currently. So here's the thing, okay? Music and sounds. Hold on, wait, no. We want to go to video settings, brightness and moody. I think it did break. Yeah, it broke my gamma. Fudge. I need to go fix that right now. Well, we will in a little while. But if you go ahead and take a look here in PV1, Florian let me keep the banknotes. I'm not even joking. I'm seriously not even joking. Florian let me keep the banknote. So I have it in my PV1, which he did also say if he didn't want me to have it, admins have access to player PVs. They don't have access to ender chests. So that's the thing. But they do have access to PVs if they want to take anything out. And he's actually letting me keep the $73 million from that death. Because currently right now, Bal Florian Funke, he's currently sitting at just a little bit underneath 900 million. I'm not exactly sure why we got 7. Because I feel like that's maybe like a cap limit on a banknote or something like that. Because it's 10% on drop. I don't know why we didn't get like 90 million. But here's the little quirk about keeping it, okay? I feel like, I don't know, I was thinking whether or not I should just like say that I kept it or not and like throw out a joke later, but I guess, see, well now I've said it. Crap, I gotta spoil it. Alright, I don't know whether or not this would have been funnier if I didn't let you guys know, or maybe salt would have like gone up. I'm not allowed to spend it, but Florian told me that the little Easter egg that's going to be coming to the server is eventually. We don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. We don't know if it's going to, apparently it's 7.5%. Maybe that would have been, it looks kind of close to 7.5. I'm not exactly sure. If it is 7.5, is it 7.5%? Maybe it is. 73 million cent dollars. That would be 7,300 cents. Something like that, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be next week. I don't know if it's going to be next month. I don't know if it's going to be the last day of the series. But trash cans are going to be added to the server for $73 million at one point or another. You guys think that I'm joking. I mean this sincerely. Trash cans are going to be added to the server, and they're going to have a price tag of $73 million. And that will be the only point when I am allowed to cash this banknote in and use it. Everything else, it needs to stay in my PV. It cannot be touched. But we had a conversation, and that's actually something that's going to be happening at one point or another. So we're going to hold on to it for right now. The largest banknote on the server. The best clickbait we can possibly give. But I'm not going to do it until you guys are going to see an episode title at one point that is going to be titled Spending $73 Million on a Trash Can. Your mic sounds weird, but it might just be me. Well, I'm sorry about that. Maybe it's just your ears. You need to get some ears checked, Maybe I'll spend maybe I'll split the 73 million with you to get some new ears. So that's one thing that happened. Off camera, the actual progress that's been made today is, this is a little project that I haven't done in a while. Gamma, like I said, is non-existent, but if you guys take a look, how familiar, wait, I'm on, video settings. Oh, actually, I'm on, render distance only far, so I think it's gonna load in a little bit more right now. Oh, actually, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Does this look familiar at all? Little vibes of season 2. On a underground, deep down in a hallway, viewing all the way to a point where it doesn't even load the chunks in anymore, and that's the sky down at the back right there. So I did take a little bit of time and clear out some room down underneath here. I basically made it 3 times as long because I want to get working on this hallway here, because I said a while ago that I was going to put all of the, like when I hit 1,000, that I was going to put it,
Hey
something.
man, I love you.
Someone's been wrong with my, I don't know, I might take that $5 and get articulation practice or something like that. I got to do that before I start streaming. Point of it being, though, I said I was going to put all my Twitch subscribers down here on a sign throughout this hallway as we went on. But as you guys can see right now there's finally a wall. But the hallway, I spread it down about 300 blocks in depth, which is going to be enough to put down almost all the subs that we currently have right now. I know at one point, sitting over here, at one point, we were at like 1650, I believe, before I had my absence. And obviously, you know, the bad thing on Twitch is that if you're not consistent, people unsub and you get greeted back with, oh, hey, here's a lot of revenue loss and a lot of people that just said goodbye to your ass. So we're trying to grind that number back up. But in the meanwhile, if you feel like subbing, it would be a really cool thing. We have a lot of things that we can offer you. Feel like it? Please do it. Please subscribe. Please. What you got? Please. Would you? For me? Would you for me? Please. Please. Sorry, never mind. Point of it being, though, is, we got a lot of names to write down here, okay? But I do want to get the hallway going. This is the entire, cutout of it, so we don't gotta do any digging. Don't worry, that was literally the entirety of the last episode from earlier today. But I do want to make it very similar in a way to the hallway that I did back in season 2, because I like that vibe and I really enjoyed the theme of it. We're gonna change it up just a little bit with the wood, and we're gonna use prismarine instead of glowstone. But I was thinking, like, you know what? Do I want to do some sort of, you know, new design for it and make it original, make it this season? The only... By the way, I'm joking. I don't care if you guys are subbed or not. If you're watching the stream, I love you just as much. Seriously, don't throw your money at me. It's okay. It's just a joke. It's satire. Come on. These two don't get it. But they're using Prime anyway, so they're not spending any money, so I don't feel too bad. Use Prime. I have to sell out at one point, okay? I need food on the table. Thank you very much. And by food on the table, I mean I need sushi delivered using DoorDash, because that's always a very entertaining thing to have to do during the stream. That actually hurt a lot more than I expected it to. So we're going to get working on that right now. First things first, though, before we do that, I do want to mine up the 54 diamond ore that I did get, because I did this off camera between these 2 different streams. I thought I could, like, save mining the diamonds until, like, afterward, or mine them on camera, but I just thought, you know what? They're not emeralds, so is there really a reason to even mine them, like, you know, not on camera? This is actually irritating me that I don't have, like, one just to fill in right here. We were almost so perfect. But let me go ahead and set up telepathy here real fast. We do have a lot of stone on us as well that I'm not really interested in keeping. So let me go ahead and toss that out for the most part, and we'll get ourselves some quick cash. Our balance currently is sitting at $511,000. I'm not going to be spending our money on anything too extreme for right now. We already do have, what's it called? We have surface. So we basically have all of the, like, valuable commands and everything starting off right now. It's just mostly gonna be a factor of, what is it? It's gonna be a factor of waiting until repairs and things. I was talking to Florian about it. There is some other things, or I should say there are some other, you know, grammar. There are some other things that are being done before repair is gonna be a thing, so I think it's gonna be another, like, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or 5 days before repair gets added in. There are a lot more suggestions being added. One idea that I gave to Florian off camera. By the way, for those wondering, I do actually help with the server suggestions, and I do pitch ideas directly to the admins. However, I'm not an admin whatsoever, so I don't have, like, op access or anything. Don't stress about that. But I do definitely give ideas, as well as, you know, a lot of us do, but a little bit more forward than that. One idea that I had that I thought would be really cool is the ability to buy multiple homes, because I know that Lake and a lot of other people have been suggesting the ability to use warps, which I thought would be really nice. The only thing, though, is that while warps are very, you know, they're all well and good, I feel like it'd be better to just set multiple homes, because warps can get kind of, you know, I don't know. Florian said there was something that was, like, preventing warps from being a thing without a lot of, you know, ooh, that's not too bad right there. $270,000. Just for mining out like a 200. I should mine out. You know what? Honestly, that didn't even take. Well, I guess that took like, I don't know, like 30 minutes to do right there. When you're just mining stone underneath Y11, you get some pretty good cash right there. Don't you mean threaten the admins? All right. Yes, I do mean threaten the admins. All right. Don't. I'm nice to them. Okay. I don't just kill them and steal their money and log off the server. Okay. I talk to them afterward and we reach a nice deal about $73 million trash cans. Okay. That's the whole situation that we're going at right now. So beyond all of that, I'm really looking forward to some more updates, although I am going to have to wind up getting rid of this gear and putting it out somewhere else, because if this gear breaks, I'm absolutely screwed, because technically I could just use the cash that I have in my PV to buy more, but I'm never going to do that. And if anybody, let me make it all out right here. PV1, this is the exact number. If this number changes, if 1 million of it is gone, if 500k of it is gone, I've done some scummy shit and call me out for it. But if it is any less than this, then understand that I'm a bad YouTuber, okay? $993, not $994, all right? I just wanted that extra dollars. I just wanted that extra, not even dollars, I just wanted that extra single dollar. So, you know, we got some money right now. I guess what I should have done, actually, well, I mean, first things first, we need to, hold on, slash service really fast here. Is that gonna get me, that's gonna put me there. We don't, oh, you know what, this is weird. I don't have my beacon right now. I don't have my beacon, so I don't have jump boost. It's gonna make this very annoying. Wow, it feels so, like, I feel so naked. First off, without my gamma, and second off, without, it's like a crutch at this point, man. Ever since we had it, I don't know, man. I'm being called scum by my chat. Unsub. Look at these nice people. Look at this. I have such great viewers. I absolutely love my audience. We're all great. Everything's fantastic here. Let's actually get working on some stuff while we have the time. So let me go ahead and put things away. I do have a little temporary chest set up around, like, everywhere. I have still yet to ask Kara to really come on and be like, hey, do you think that you could come on and organize my chest after, you know, I've wound up making, like, millions of them? She's probably going to be a little bit hesitant now, considering how many there actually are. But, you know, we'll see whether or not she still likes me enough to prevent it, or if she'll actually do it, which, if she does, then God bless her soul, because I am really a case that's just going to be, this is going to be usual for me for a while, so, yeah. Anyways, let me go and throw some arrows out. We have some books that I'd rather keep. Dinnerbone's still just like, you know, I kind of like the fact that Dinnerbone's a bit free, right? This reminds me of, oh, man. This reminds me sort of like Ark Season 1, man. When I was in that, like, the island, or the secret island area. Not the island, but the secret, like, cave. Not cave. What was it called? The hidden lake? I think it was like the hidden lake, right? Yeah, the hidden lake mansion and all that. Reminds me back of Ark Season 1 when I had all my dinosaurs just free roaming around. It just, like, made the series feel so cool, and I just absolutely... Man, I miss Ark, but I know that I would not want to play it again because I don't have enough time to grind up like I would need to. Like I said, I love Ark, and I know a lot of people miss the series, but I know that I would just disappoint if I ever went back to it. Maybe in like a year, but God, I just love that season. The first season, YouTuber season, was the only one that I actually completed. Well, I mean, we didn't even complete it. The series died on us. Oh yeah, huh? I remember that. Wow, that's depressing. Never mind, I don't want to think about Ark. We're gonna go back. Not a single Ark series has ever gone well for me, now that I think about it. Huh. Maybe I actually am a bad YouTuber and a scum like people were saying. First one was... Yeah, actually, thinking about it, I haven't had a single, like, good finale to Ark. Maybe we should change that at one point. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I should revisit. Because we can't go back to World 1 since it's lost right now. Damn, man, I'm, like, thinking of so much stuff. Anyways, so what we're going to go ahead and do is start laying down the foundation of this, of the hallway. I don't really think it's going to take too much time, but here's what we need to do. We have, like I said, what's our balance right now? $780,000. How much do sea lanterns... They're only $20? And sponge are only 100... Wasn't sea lanterns... Weren't they like 400 at one point? What item is 400? Or was that obsidian? Oh no, that was obsidian, that's 500 and quartz 150. Mossy cobble. Wow, it's actually expensive. Mossy cobble. Hey, mossy stone brick. Ooh, I should use something with that. We should make like a mossy layer to our home as well. I guess that was obsidian. That was the most expensive thing right there. Pete, you're also very cool, Pete. Thank you, Pirate Strike. I appreciate it. You're one of the few that's not calling me scum right now, so thank you very much. So let's go ahead and buy up some sea lanterns while we have, like, I mean, that costed us, what, 10K? What's our balance right now? 774. We have 5... I love this shop, man, but prices, I think, here need to be buffed a little bit, if I'm gonna be honest. And I think the, so the wood for the actual platform itself, if you guys remember what I did in Season 2, or you weren't watching back at that time, we want to go to Logger over here. We're gonna be looking at dark oak wood. We're gonna take some dark oak wood, and we're gonna turn it into slabs, and it's gonna create, what do we want to do for the wall, then? Do I want to do actual wood for the wall, or do we want to do, like, jungle or something? Or maybe even leaves. Maybe we could do... Because I'm using jungle leaves currently with a little bit of jungle wood as well. Could always just buy a little bit of this. I mean, it's no cost or no harm to us at all. And we do also have a PV, so I can hold a little bit in my inventory if I wanted to. I don't think we're using any other leaves at our home, if I can recall correctly. So I think this should be fine for right now. So as I said, the reason why I don't have gamma on right now is because we're gonna actually see the lighting situation firsthand. Basically, you take the slabs that you make and you put them at a half layer down, and then you put lights on the left and right sides kind of underneath the wall for the most part. So it shines like this little half block, so it is illuminated, but it's not strictly... It's not illuminated fully, and it still looks dark and very ominous, and it doesn't spawn any mobs because they're all half slabs, so you don't gotta worry about anything spawning in. It was really cool, and I might add like a vault system to this later, but that's not really the point of this whole thing. We didn't have PVs, at least I don't think we had PVs or anything back in Season 2. Did we have PVs in Season 2? Yo guys, did we have PVs or anything in Season 2? I think we had access to /ender chest, but I don't think... Actually, did we even have access to /ender chest, or did we only... I don't think we actually did even. Did we? You did not. That's what I thought. No? What? Did I have any... Was there any commands that had to do with inventory whatsoever? You had /chest? No PVs. No, you built your own vaults. Right, we built our own vaults. I remember that. Did we have e-chest? You had /chest back then. Interesting. I don't even know if I believe the people that are saying we had chests. I don't think you had /e-chest. You did? Okay. No, vault, how do you not remember that? No. I remember the vault. I remember the vaults. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just anything related to a PV, but I guess then the vault wouldn't have made much of a point at all. Yeah, okay, I understand the point of everything right now. So here's basically how the outline of this is gonna go. I probably should have taken a look at my home so I could have actually seen what this is gonna look like for the most part. But let me go ahead and get some wood out for right here. So this is the idea. /craft, again, most people will probably see this by now, but if you haven't, then, you know, feast your eyes on something sort of amazing. So let's go ahead and take out the torches from right here. We don't really have to worry about mob spawning whatsoever. Actually, should probably just take out the torches entirely so I can get the point across right now. This is with full brightness. Oh, actually, it seems to be... Oh, there's lava underneath here. I might actually have to remove that in a little bit. So here's the deal. Sea Lancer goes here. Sea Lancer goes here. Slab goes here. Slab goes here. Slabs continue going out like this for as far as we want them to, really. Put these down again right here. So this is going to be the walkway area. Again, you know, I know I could have done a different design. I'd prefer not to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7 per gap. Yeah, I think 7 would be nice. Maybe even a little bit more. We got silk touchdowns, right? Yeah, maybe... How much do we want to... How wide do we want to make this? Even before I indirectly do it the exact same width and depth as Season 2. That'd be kind of funny if I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Do we want to do it every 10th? Now let's do it on the 8th. Yeah, we'll do it every 8. So like this here. And then as you go from there, we put down... Well, I mean, this is going to be actual wood. I would imagine it would be a little bit nicer than that. So we put down... What would look better? Dark oak wood? Well, no, we don't want it like that. What would look better? Dark oak wood? Because we want a middle block right here. Right, we want a middle block right there. Dark oak wood looks like that, and then we have jungle wood over... Because we did it with jungle wood last time, that's the problem. Jungle wood or dark oak wood? Because maybe if we do dark oak, this is what I'm trying to think here. Maybe, how do we want to design this? We probably want the actual wood to be here, so it's kind of up like this right around here. And then the roof's going to be like that, and then this would be the wood here. A dark oak, dark. People are saying dark. Some are saying jungle. Jungle plus vines. Might not be a bad idea. Most people are saying dark. Okay, let's actually, we can do a poll in a second here. I just want to get like the full idea going down really quick. So actual wood is going to go around right here. And then maybe we could do like the dark oak wood going all the way up where there's the lanterns. Or maybe something different. And then maybe... No, God, that looks terrible. I don't want to do this middle design right here. Or do we just want to do it up on the wall? Because I don't even know if I want to do it 3 tall. I cleared out enough space for it to be 3 up. But I don't even know if I want it to be 3 up thinking about it. This is leaving me a little bit confused right now. Let me block off the light from the sides here just so we don't have to deal with any of the... So this is what it would look like. You guys have this little idea going. This is the actual floor. Maybe... Actually, thinking about it, I think we do need sea lanterns a little bit more frequent than that. I think it actually should be double around here. Yeah, you know what? This needs to be double. So we could do it sort of like this around here. Do need space for jungle wood too. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back for a second. Leaves on top and middle. Ooh, we could... Yeah, the leaves. I forgot about the leaves. Maybe... Maybe leaves just all the way across? Let's try everything right now. There's not too many possibilities we can make with this. I also realized that I'm using my Sharp 5 to be able to do this. But the problem with the leaves is that I would have to dig behind it as well. Okay, I don't like that whatsoever. No. Looking for a good design idea for this. That's the only thing. That's not the right wood. Hold on a second. Dark oak wood. Let's just stay with the dark oak for right now. Not doing jungle. So that's right there. And then maybe jungle leaves. Well, we have this up the middle now as well, too. And I guess now we have a middle. So if I'm doing this right here, then we would want the wood to go all the way up like this here. So hold on. We want it to go like that. And then maybe... Ooh, actually, hold on a second. Wait, how does it look if it's maybe just to the side? So like this, and then maybe like that, and then this would be going up like this here. Oh, okay, hold on. It's starting to look nice. Hold on, I'm kind of digging this. Give me a second. Hold on, let me just plug this light really fast here. Just so we can kind of get an idea. I'm kind of... Okay, hold on, I'm kind of liking this. I sort of like that. Maybe... It doesn't need to be perfectly symmetrical. I kind of like that. Let's repeat the pattern and see if it continues looking good. Because if it does... Or if it continues to look good, rather. Because if it does continue to look good... The leaves look bad. No, put on chairs and see how it looks. No leaves. Fence in the middle leaf. Lights behind the leaves. Behind the leaves. Well, that's going to actually illuminate the thing, which we don't want necessarily. Oh, we could actually. Oh, you know what? I kind of get the idea. Hold on a second. So maybe take this block right here and make this dark oak wood. And then maybe put a lantern. That's going to actually illuminate it, though. But I guess it won't be a bad idea if it's illuminated. I don't think that I like that. No. I like that less. This stone is freaking me out. I do not like having a full inventory right now. So thankfully, we don't have to put anything away in the chest. We can just use our PV. Oh, I'm so happy. Wait until his PV starts getting cluttered right now. Yeah, not the biggest... No. Not the biggest fan of that at all. Not a fan of it whatsoever. So, I mean, biggest fan. It's not even the fact that I'm a big fan. I hate it. Absolutely. So we'll go back to the leaves for the time being. So this looks okay. I think the having the light every 3 was a good idea right here. So this looks fine. Maybe it's the problem of having it 3 tall. Because at the moment, the roof would be right here. Like, this would be the roof up here if we did do it that way, which will probably make it wood or something a little bit nicer, like, you know, to make it scream roof rather than just, you know, here's a floor on top of the ceiling. But I don't even know if I want it to be too tall because technically we're 2.5 blocks up. So, like, if it was right here, like it was, I think, last season, like, how is this for the size of a roof? Nah, I think having it 3 tall is a good change, actually. All right, let's get a little bit of PV delete stuff. Imagine if it did, huh? Stained glass instead of leaves. Using quartz. Quartz might not be a bad idea. See, because quartz, we've used quartz before for styling. Yeah, quartz isn't... Because what other objects have we used around the house? Because we want it to be sort of similar to that, but not... It doesn't have to be entirely that way. Let me go and just knock out this completely here. I think we're going to keep dark oak wood being the roof, because I think that makes the most sense. Let's see it. Hold on, really fast here, just so I can get like a general idea of just the roof itself. How does that look for a roof? Yeah, okay, so the roof looks good, floor looks good, lighting looks good. It's just the wall that we're focusing on at the moment. Use the toolkit, we could. 4 tall slab roof. Yeah, so I think this is a good height. I do want the height to be 1 up right here, so it looks a little bit better. So it's a bit like, I don't know. I want it to be a bit intimidating rather than it being lower than anything. So I think the roof looks nice. Do 3 leaves going horizontal above the lantern. You can try it. Let's give it a shot here. Hold on. Actually... Well, no, that keeps the light. Yeah, no, it's a problem then, because that keeps the light. We don't want that. Yeah, no, that keeps the light, so we don't want that. Okay, kind of want to get rid of the leaves in a sense here. Let me just keep looking at chat, because I think people are going to give some good ideas. Stairs in the middle of the leaves. Stairs in the middle of the leaves. We could try some stairs. Ooh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I like the way you're thinking. Hold on. Stairs in the middle of the leaves. What does in the middle mean? Like here? Like maybe... Okay, hold on. Ooh. Hold on. But see, now that looks a little... Actually... Do I sort of like this indent? I want to extend it out the whole way to see what it looks like here. How does that look? Not terrible. Why do you hate light? Actually, yeah, if you look at my room right now, it does really seem like I hate light, huh? I promise you, I love light. Like, this is not normal for me. And then maybe like a leaf in the middle. Carrot is yellow. Get in here! Yes! I need your input! Building! If you're saying no, then you come and say yes too. You can't just say no and not give an improvement. That's not constructive criticism. Right now. I love you. No, I don't. Oh shit, you're above me. Come down. 5 minutes? That's 5 minutes of bad content. I'm not an idiot. I just suck at building. Shut up. You're not wrong. Karen makes me feel bad, man. No violence in the house. She doesn't understand. Hey, stop bait. Oh man, sleek modern. I love it. Right? Yeah, the single. God damn it. All right, hold on. I want to see how it looks when I extend this out here. So deal with this, the bad vibes for like 5 more minutes, because we're gonna get Kara to come in and give us a little bit of a safety haul. Oh. Actually, Matt's on. The boy. Or the robot, rather. That's the one. How does this look? Love you too, sorta, yeah. No, I do, I really do. Cause I kinda... No, I don't... Do I like that? No, I don't. I kinda like... I don't know. Well, there goes the content. Think about the leaf block. It's like you. Just place a few twigs with leaves attached to them. It's kind of weird. Carrot makes me feel all the feels, am I right? Yeah, she really does. Makes me feel great, makes me feel bad. It's just the whole entire thing. Why do I like this? Why do I like that? Do I like this? Even wider? Hold on. What about even wider? Why do I like the look of that? Needs contrast? I'm gonna repeat that. I want to repeat this pattern. Hold on a second. So, to repeat... Oh, well, here's the thing. To repeat the pattern, I have to close this in, which involves... See, this is interesting. A lot of people are saying no. A lot of people are saying no. Because it's light, now we have no light. I don't know. I kind of like it. I feel like I need to get rid of this because this is like ruining my entire vibe right now. Let me just, for my own sake and sanity, let's just wood up the entire place because I want to really see how this looks. Is there any way to make this brighter? No, there's not. I dig this. I don't know why. Curve the stairs next to the leaves. Curve the stairs next to the leaves. Yeah, that's curving. Now, see, that's a problem then because it doesn't actually like fully connect. What about like maybe like that there and then like this? Hold on. Right around here like that. No, see, that just looks imbalanced, right? Because now it like cuts into the wood. I dig the idea. We're trying everything right now. Standing up. I apologize that it is a bit dark to look at. Hold on. Let's cut this out so we have like a little bit more of a view. That's not bad. Lanterns on top too? Well, we don't have any room for lanterns on top. They have to stay lower. Lanterns have to be lower. That's the whole theme of this whole thing. Nice, actually. Wow, chat's actually saying they kind of like this. Any lights able to be put up? No, not really. Not really. So it's gonna make it look a bit weird, I'm understanding now, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, some people were saying they like this a little bit more. The top looks super bland, though. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hold on. Just an experiment. Just an experiment. Just an experiment. Just an experiment. Just an experiment, okay? Give me patience. Give me patience. Give me time. I just want to see if we can make this look at like anything, right? And then maybe... Oh, we have potential. Hold on. Maybe that needs to be wood. That might need to be wood instead. But we still have... I'm still, like, it's an idea. Looks too funky. Nah, see, no. See, I kind of, like... I see where I'm trying to go with it. Hi.
I hear...
Do you want to give me some thoughts on this?
Yeah, I need to turn off face cam.
I need to turn off face cam?
Yeah.
Alright. Guys, goodbye. Face cam's off.
This makes me so nervous.
Face cam's off, don't worry. I can actually, let me physically turn off the Nikon just to make sure. Kara doesn't want face cam. So no face cam right now, okay? We're good. Nikon's completely off. So this was a little idea that I had before that I'm actually not really digging all that much. Okay. So this is kind of like in reference to, it's sort of the same way I did it back in season 2, right? Yeah. Let me just get rid of that entirely. So this is gonna be a hallway for subscribers, all right? So I'm gonna put signs up for a long while. Like I said, it goes for a long while. And this is gonna be like a subscriber hallway for the most part. There's gonna be a plentiful amount of signs here. That's the thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do the signs necessarily. I'm gonna put like, you know, one down here, one right here, or all like 3 up top. So it is gonna get pretty cluttered. But as for the actual design, I'm having a hard time figuring it out because I want light to be very like this pretty much, right? Mm-hmm. How do you like this design currently? Because we've gone through a few, and chat's disagreed with me for the most part, but they kind of like how this looks right here. Kara doesn't like it at all.
Here,
Do you want to play for
I
a
want
bit?
to just redo, like, can I make it 3 wide?
You want to redo everything?
Yeah, like
Okay,
3
well,
wide.
okay, so here's the thing then.
Is
We
that
can
too
keep
crazy?
that, but, like, try this side, right?
Yeah.
So, because this is like a... Well, okay, so left side... Oh, we're gonna get a vote going. Okay, so this is my side, left side.
No.
Now we have right side. So this is the inventory that I have
Okay.
right now. I have jungle leaves, dark oak slabs, dark oak planks, jungle wood, sea lanterns, and that's pretty much it. It's kind of the theme I want to go with.
Alright, I'm terrified.
Headphones are going on. Kara.
Alright, hi, this is my stream now. Welcome to my stream.
PT,
My
you have
name's
one of
Kara.
those ultra fortune picks with telepathy on it. Tell Matt yes.
Y'all don't know me. I'm Kara. Hi, how's it going? That's exactly how you did it.
I could also possibly ask for like spruce or quartz if you'd like.
Spruce or quartz? Okay.
You just have to go to spawn.
We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there, okay? I'm not in a very commentating mode, so I apologize if I don't do that great. Alright. And you want signs to go in the middle right here?
Or all three. Because if it goes
Okay.
in the middle, then I'm gonna need a shit ton of this.
Alright.
But if it goes for all three, then it would... Because I'm gonna have to basically make the length of this, if I only do one sign, pretty much that times, like, you know, it would have to be 700 blocks wide at the point that we're at right now.
Guys, just give me a second. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, you'd need to
Where are
do
you
it on-
from?
Oh, God.
From here.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, tell Matt yes and ask him, like, if he needs it, because I don't want to...
Right? Yes. Right? Yeah.
If you want to borrow it, let me know. Yeah, sure.
Alright, Alright, guys, I don't know exactly what I'm building right away, so if this takes me a while and I just fiddle around, I apologize.
Tell Matt sure, and it's in, on the second floor in an item frame.
I almost write his second floor. There you go.
Just, sorry. Just tell him to make sure not to repair it. Muke. That's exactly what I would have typed too.
You're welcome. I just know you so well, man.
That's exactly it.
Let's see. What do I want?
Boston, she sounds so cute.
Oh,
She
thanks.
is.
Oh, alright. How do I want this? You'd have to do stuff above as well. And then you could do 3. Alright. I don't like that idea very much. Hold on. I'm just gonna trash this.
Maybe I should have gotten the efficiency 5 axe rather than
A little
the sharpness
bit.
5 axe.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, is this his highest best axe? Because
Well, it actually is. It's just not
aw.
the building one.
oh, yeah, give me your building axe.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Finn, for the 500 bits. It's not mine, but thanks. Let me just think for a moment. How do I want to do this? I feel like it should be eye length, but because this is a half slab, who just subbed? I can't see it from here.
Your boy 726. 9 months!
Hell yeah!
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You're bringing in subs. Thank you. Or,
Uh,
sorry, you're retaining subs.
I'm so glad that you guys are resubbing because I'm here. Thanks, guys. Makes me feel a lot better. Let's see. Can I do this? Maybe not. Well, a bunch of people are watching me.
I mean, no.
Oh, okay.
If you have anxiety, let me know.
This is complete trash. How do I even get to the second floor?
Tell them minecarts. Oh, I was just gonna say minecarts. You figured it out.
Yeah. It's a Minecraft. Yeah, it is mine. Brandon.
You are
Do
so
not
little
like
and
it at all.
petite, but to me you are extra sweet.
I'm just trying to figure this out. Care for H4M? Hell yeah. What did I just do? I'm sorry, I lied.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, that won't do it though, will it?
This is a chopped up episode, by the way. So like, if you want to take extra time, don't worry about it. I
Will
can
it?
just cut it out of the
Oh,
video.
it will. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Where do I want to go with this now? Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Reminder, by the way, for anyone that's never seen Kara build before, she helped me design the first floor of my house. So there you go. That should say enough as it is.
All right. How do I want to do this? Don't exactly like how that looks. Do you really want like leaves?
Yeah, I would like some leaves.
Okay.
You don't have to though, but I do think leaves would look nice.
No, that looks awful. Where's the shears?
I don't have shears.
You're an idiot.
No, there is iron outside. No, don't call me an idiot yet. There's iron outside the door. No, not that way. Break through. Yeah, break through there.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah, it's a door. I closed it up because I wanted to not see stone, like for the immersion.
Right here?
Yeah, sure. Why not? There was a button up top, but that's okay.
Oh wait, where?
On the roof.
Oh. All right, good.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I think it's that chest right there. Oh wait, no, there's no iron in that one.
Trash.
Oh wait, no, I don't think I have any iron.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, I don't have any iron.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll
Do
just.
slash surface if you want to.
No, it's too much work.
Okay, that's fair.
Getting too far, sir.
Never mind, you already broke everything.
All right, yeah. Just get rid of this. Get rid of that. All right, that other one's already gone. Okay. Wait, I have an idea.
Ooh, yay.
So much pressure, man. No, I still don't really like that. I apologize, chat.
Don't stress. I'm just like, do you think the way that I'm doing the floor is gonna make this impossible or just really awkward?
I don't really like the floor, and I would like this to be 3 wide.
Rather than 2?
Yeah.
But then I could make a door, but I don't. The problem is it would have to be 2 or 4. I can't do 3.
Can I use this? It's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You still got 73. You're fine.
All right. Let me go back real quick. Let's see. Do you have any glass in here?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Do you want to get glass? Because you could buy some from the shop.
No, I'm okay. Oof. Where is it? There it is. Your setup is so weird for me.
Is it a little bit?
Yeah, it's difficult to use, and also I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time.
I suppose so. Hey guys, I didn't know if you know actually, but a very surprising thing. It's actually Sub Sauce Day. You can blame everybody asking for a face reveal, but hey Subs, how you doing?
Hi Subs.
Oh my God, MVP Eon, you did not just do that. I actually hate my chat so much right
What?
now. The second I put it in sub-only mode, that's the first message that comes up.
Well, yeah.
MVP, we had a good thing going and you screwed the whole thing up. God damn it.
How could you be a sub?
I just don't understand.
Yeah. I liked that idea. That was an okay idea. Sorry guys that I'm just running through things.
This is fine. I'm enjoying this.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, no, I just wanted
Solid.
to see like if this
My
is just a
thought
terrible
process.
thing entirely.
I mean, it's not. I wish that I could do this in creative and then come back to it.
Yeah, that'd probably be nice.
Because I have some pretty good ideas if it was 3 wide and if I just had free building. Could I go on a survival server right now and kind of just muck around, or would that be
I think we should just stay on here for right now. We could do like off camera on a creative world maybe a little bit later.
Okay.
That would be a good idea.
Alright.
I'd rather just figure out what we have right now.
I have so many ideas and I feel like they're just all, like when I build on the spot, especially in survival, usually doesn't go as well as I like it.
Ugh. Someone said they tweeted me their idea, so I actually want to take a look here.
That's a good idea.
See what we got. If you tweeted your idea, you're gonna see it. We're looking at it right now. Let me see what we got here.
Now what?
Ooh. So that's one of the ideas.
Ooh, I really like that.
And that's another one of the ideas.
Don't like that one as much. That one is really good.
So would that close out the light as well? Ooh, but the problem is that I kind of like that. Do you want to build that
Yeah.
for everyone?
Oh, me?
Well, I mean, no, I might build it a little bit after. I like that idea though. What's the username? Lawrence. Thank you very much, Lawrence.
That was a very good idea.
Chocoballs 1, 2, 3. Nice name.
Hold
Nice
on.
name.
I'm gonna steal some of this man's ideas. Sorry for copywriting you. I still don't like it.
Yeah, it's a bit funky.
You're a bit funky. All right, sorry. I won't go to childish insults. I'm sorry. Hey, I regret everything about joining this stream. I'm surprised.
If you want to go back with Bellamy, I can try and figure out my life on my own.
Yeah, you probably should.
You can leave whenever you'd like to,
Okay.
as opposed to you being trapped here or something.
All right. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, Internet Street. I'm trapped.
Place down 5 leaves if you're in trouble.
Everything I build is trash.
I think I've just given you like a
Yeah,
really challenging setup.
No, I just wish I could build it on my own. Like, just go in a...
Do you think maybe you'd want to do that on your computer right now?
And then
like,
send it over?
maybe?
Alright, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm thinking about the idea a little bit.
Alright, alright, here you go. Goodbye, stream. I love you. Thank you for being kind.
Can we all get some love for Kara, by the way?
Except for that one sub who asked for a face reveal. I'm just kidding.
Damn, shots fired.
Damn.
Well, no, it's okay. 'Cause that's
Yeah, I'll chill in here for a sec.
Alright. Well, they just said it was looking good, so are you still mad at them?
No, I was just mad at one in particular.
But that's the one in particular. They just said it's looking good. Are you mad at them anymore?
MVP or just a VIP?
Oh, okay. That's actually... No, you're still a very important person, so that's good.
But what does MVP mean again?
I'm king of
Most
the
valuable player.
world! Woo!
Hey, Rolling God. How's it going, sir?
Fuck.
Turn on face cam.
Hi, Rolling God.
Hi, Rolling God.
I'm king of the world!
He did it twice.
What?
Double fuck.
That man's having a great day. Hey, Rolling, no.
I'm gonna turn the face cam back on because I don't think people want to miss this.
I'm gonna
portion.
be here with you.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Let me just hold on. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Hello. There's Kara. That's all you're gonna get for today. Well, hello, Rolling God, with 50,000 bits. Hey, Rolling. I don't know if you know if you caught the memo, but we have a new overlay of appreciation for the top 10 donors and top 10 streamers of the top 10 cheers of the stream. You're up there. I'm not saying which number you are, but you're definitely up there. So it's great to have you back. We missed you. Whole stream's missed you, not just me. I assure you. Whole stream's missed you right now. In fact, actually, can we pull it out of sub mode right now? And can we get some love for Rolling God in chat right now? A little bit of maybe pizza cash and some pizza saps or something, right? A little something like that. Yeah, it's not actually sending. I think it's about to spam right now. Yep, there's the spam. Spam's gonna be coming in a moment. So yeah, Rolling. Great to have you. Appreciate it. Chocoballs, thank you very much for the idea. So I actually do want to build Chocoballs' idea really fast because I have it up on my phone right here. I think this looks really nice. So let me show you guys what the idea was on here. And 1,500 bits from Wigger Bombastic saying, I told you he was stockpiling his bits, but my fear is how much more does he have left? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. So the idea that was shown off to me on Twitter, let me actually make sure this is not, okay, so it is. So this actually goes out a little bit indented into the wall, which is interesting. Actually, very interesting. Okay, so this goes indented. Ooh. So you guys are going to have to tell me right now if you like this or not. Because like I said, this is very different than what I was building before. It's, yeah, 3 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3 there. There we go. We'll go ahead and put the slabs down right around there. Creepers, you guys are not going to be... Do not destroy any of what I'm building right now. Even if it looks bad, I don't want your opinions. So let me get the idea down. So we want a staircase right... Give me a second to fully build this thing. So staircase up right here, and then this is going to be slabbed up along the side. And then wood is going to go... from the back. I already really like this. And then this actually goes out a little bit further too, which is very odd. But we'll see in a moment how this goes. So it goes up like this, and then this around right here. And then the wood goes up from... Alright, so this is just gonna be... Hold on, let me change this up real fast here. So this is gonna go up from right here, okay? And then, as it went, I believe the wood went like this from right here. You didn't catch the roof too much in the image, which I think should be fine. Should be able to see it very clearly. So around from there we go. And then I believe it was another... Hold on. Oh wait, no, is it even a slab? Or... No, it is a staircase.
I
Never
love
mind.
you.
So...
This many dollars worth.
It's a leaf right here, and then another... Is it a staircase that's right here? Or a slab? Yeah, it's a staircase, I'm pretty sure. So a staircase out like that right there. Is that how it works? Yeah, that's how it works from there. And then it goes like this and like this. Around like that, and then indented into here. Surrounded by wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another leaf in the middle. And then around from here, the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaf, 1... Wait, no. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a leaf in the middle as well. So this is the idea for the most part. Which I kind of really like, even though it's going to make sign placing interesting. This was the idea for the walkway. Let me actually close up the light back here, and close up the light back here. Actually, we'll keep the light for just right now. So this was the idea that was shown off. I kind of... like I said, I like it. Needs water. Yeah, that'd be cool if we could have water somehow, like, streaming down from here. Yo, Choco's balls. Whole chat's giving you love on this one. Remove top and bottom stairs. No, I kind of like the top and bottom stairs, though. I know you guys can't see it. Let me do the reaction screen. There we go. Yeah, chat's giving you love right there. I think this is the one. It being dark is going to be really weird. Maybe it being dark isn't a good thing. I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, I like the lanterns in the floor, but maybe... Maybe we just need to do it like this. Maybe we can't have it dark. I don't know. I'm thinking that darkness might be a bad idea because if we have signs and everything... Do you guys like us better? Move closer and it will get lighter. I think it's actually how it works. Do you guys like us better? Add lanterns behind the leaves. Much better. Beautiful. Yes. No, put the lanterns on the roof. Nah, lanterns on the roof. I mean, like, maybe lanterns going, like, right along here. Like, in a line every... Nah. Blech. Some people don't like it, some people do. I mean, you can't really appease everybody. I mean, unless you're this guy, then, you know, you can obviously appease everybody, but I'm not them. It's a little too odd for a walkway. Yeah, it is, but it's unique. You know, you can't knock that. So, and the nice thing is, too, is that there's no... So let's build this a couple of times, because I have a... Oh, I just realized how... I just realized how difficult this is gonna be to build for an entire walkway. It's not gonna stop me from doing it, but it might make me take some shortcuts on actually putting down subscribers, because I did want to have it where it was 1 sub per line, but I think we might have to change that up slightly. Let me put it down a second time here just to see what it would look like. Because I am curious what it'll look like with 2 of them next to each other. It'll probably look the exact same. So I'll put down another set of... oh, so this is actually wood on the ground here. It's not... Oh, I forgot. It's planks rather than wood itself. So around from here... Hold on. Dark oak wood going down like this. There we go. And then we have the actual wood itself going up around from here. Up around from here. There we go. And just like that pretty much. And then it was... So, I'm trying to, like, get into an idea again of how this works. Okay. So, we have the staircase going here. And this is actually, So this is dark oak wood going across the entire way, which I'm probably just going to have to do out entirely if I want to keep this idea going. So stay right there and stay right there as well. And then we have a leaf being placed. I'll fix the wall in the back over time. You know, I'll take care of that for sure. Lantern there and lantern there. And then this around from here was a staircase below and above. And below and above. And maybe even like cutting this part out here if we wanted to continue like signs going through. Like if signs were going through here, would that look strange? I feel like it might. Maybe, okay, I'm doing something really weird right now just because I want to see what it would possibly look like. Maybe something like this. So it's all the way through. I kind of like that. And then maybe a leaf in the middle here. Fixed screen? Oh, my bad, my bad. Yeah, we had... Well, I mean, chat's been a pretty big part of this entire thing here. Because if we add that, we could have signs going the entire way around. So people are saying, yeah? Okay, people like that. Hey, I did a good thing. Okay. So, this would be the pattern pretty much for going the entire way through. Now, here's the thing that I'm wondering, right? I have my sub list out. Let's have a little bit more fun and just experiment a tiny bit more with what we're dealing with. So we'll put some more wood back in here. I'm going to make sure this PV does not get messed up, by the way. If I ever throw, like, a bunch of junk into my PV, knock me senseless. But I just want to see for a test here what kind of sign positioning we can give on this. Because if it can't be... You guys are gonna have to understand something really fast here with this build. There's gonna be a lot of signs, and that's because of just the subscriber count. This is supposed to be a shout-out haul, so it's gonna get, you know, the design itself, I'm sure it would look nice standalone, but there are gonna be signs that will ruin it, quote-unquote, so I apologize because the signs aren't really the same texture. But what I'm thinking here is if we did do names, like I said, I'll actually do names in a while. Maybe something like this around, and then signs going through the middle right here. Yeah, I know it looks bad. I know. There's no way else we can do it. I was afraid of this, if I'm going to be honest, because then people were going to say, looks bad. Well, I'm just trying to think of how we can do this right now. So, like, yeah, actually, you know what? That doesn't even look terrible. I mean, you have to remember, I'll make the signs look nice, you know, little squigglies and stuff. But, God, yeah, squigglies, great. I'll make it look a little bit nicer. Maybe even through like this? Could you also... No, okay, that can't work that way. Isn't there a way that you can, like, make the sign... Oh, we don't want to do that. Nah, it's overkill at this point. That's way overkill, I'm pretty sure. Yep, no, don't like it. Well, I did like this, I'm pretty sure. Did I like that? Yeah, I do... Wait, no. Okay, we don't want that there. Still like it a lot. Doesn't have to go on leaves. This can work. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this doesn't look terrible. Looks like a face. Yeah, that's true. Not on the leaves. Other than that, seems fine. You did good, Pete. Now switch it to jungle. Well, I can't. There are no other signs unless you're telling me to switch the wood to jungle, which definitely no. And you know what I kind of like, though? I like how the roof is going to be 4 wide rather than just 2. I actually really dig that, because the walkway is only 2, but the roof's going to be, like, a bit bigger. I really like... Oh, I love that illusion right there. Still looks good. You need to tweet out that we're live. We did. Doesn't have to go on the leaves. Looks good. Glass in front of the lanterns. Glass in front of the lantern. I kind of like what you're saying, but... I don't have any glass. Oh, I should have bought glass before we did this. Glass? Should have bought glass before we did this. I don't think glass would look nice because then we'd have like way too much going around through here. I tweeted you a design. Okay, let's see if there's any other designs that might work out because I definitely am down to take live feedback as we're going right now. So let's check Twitter and see if any other... Oh my god, there's a lot of people tweeting me designs right now. Hold on. Design for, let me take a look here. Phone, please load. Unless it's not going to. Oh, that's a different one. I kind of like it, but not too much, if I'm going to be honest. It's a interesting change. Another design, not the biggest fan. At least, like, compared to this, because I really do like this one right now. Not signs that'll make it ugly. That's the whole point of this entire thing! I'm just trying to figure out how sign positioning would work, because if we only do, like, how much, this is 2 times, how many more, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17, 20. That's 20 subs right there, and then on the back we'd have 40. I need to figure out a way to get more subscribers on this wall. Maybe we could do 2 names at once. That's the thing that I'm thinking, right? Because Pete, you can use item frames with an item in it, and the person's name would look better since it's dark. That's a lot of levels. That's the problem. That's a lot of levels I don't have. Maybe we can use a creeper grinder, but I mean, see, that would be a problem because I want the names to actually display. I don't want them to be sat on items, and I think that would look a lot noisier than anything like having item frames and stuff. What order are you putting the signs? Whatever order Twitch gives me a list from. So probably like from my longest time sub, like one of my first still active, to newest, I would say. So if you're one of the newer subs, you'll be all the way down.
This many dollars worth.
Wanted to be on both boards. Will be on the top soon. Kara just heard me say that. I heard, oh my god, from across the house. Any other comments? Oh my god again. Yep, there it is. What? Put it up on the screen? I need to manually update that one. Because it's a different, it displays differently. Because I make it look nice. Yeah, I know. What? What? Oh, Kara wants me to make a screen that just says Rolling God alone. It's not a bad idea at this point, huh? Oh, well, I mean, Rolling God. Everybody knows who you are. And I think everybody appreciates... Old chat, what? I think everybody appreciates you at this point. I think I'm the one who appreciates you the most. If anybody appreciates you more than me, then I'm a little bit worried, but, I mean... Make a secret shrine room for Roland. We already put him into the series. He's already on the quad slot, for crying out loud. That's the location of this server that gets viewed by the most people anyway. Well, I mean, thank you, man. There's really nothing else I could say. You know, we have a King Bitter, and we'll have the King PayPaler, I suppose, whatever you want to go with. So this is the basic idea that we've got from around here. This was Kara's idea, which I don't really think that she was the biggest fan of, so I don't really... We'll take a little screenshot. This is in... commemorative of Kara's design. I have to pay respects. It was a beautiful design for the time it lasted, but it's gonna go goodbye now. Actually, I just realized that I put all my dark oak wood in the PV. Also, I'm a little bit upset that I can't just do /PV and have it open up 1 by default, considering that we only have 1 PV right now. But I think this is looking like this is gonna be the design of like, this is going to be the design that we're going to go with, but I do just want to see around from the back how it would look if I did it on both ends, because I have a feeling that it'll look fine. I just want to see fully, you know, what the roof's going to look like, what the entirety is going to comprise of, not compose. It's always the words that sound the most similar that we get confused of. And I'm like, you know what? That definitely means what I'm trying to say right now. So, staircase. Let me actually just make sure. So, staircases are used. Dark oak slabs are used. This is used. The planks are used. And slabs are used. And then we also have lanterns as well. So, we can get the lanterns there too. We can get rid of the bow. Alright, cool. So, let me get rid of the leaves here. Around from this. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3 from there. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and I messed that up completely. How'd I do that? Nice job, Brendan. There we go. So we'll manage that up from right there, and then this is, I believe it was lanterns back here, and then staircases up like this, and a staircase right here, and then we got a leaf. Like I said, I'll fill in wood behind this area here too, so you don't just see like a leaf behind stone, because that's kind of stupid if I'm gonna be honest. So staircase there, and then another lantern. So this is what it'll look like walking through. Man, it would look so sick. Oh wait, we're not done yet. Oh, that's because this is a... Oh, actually, we do need to build this twice to get an idea for it. Okay, hold on one second. Wait a minute. Long process, I understand, but I just... Man, I'm gonna have to, like... I wanted this to be a thing that was done, like, right at the beginning, and that this was just gonna be, like, you know, set up from the start. Also, I do need to replace this here with slabs, because we forgot to replace the wood, even though the wood does look nice. But I think slabs look a little bit nicer because it makes more sense to the floor aspect of it. So, sea lantern... Oh, actually... We need to get rid of the lantern here as well. I did forget a few things right now. That needs to be an actual block itself. There we go. And then this needs to be a block as well. Just for my own, making sure everything's perfect. So, okay. Stone back around from here. I'm really seeing good things for this. And like I said, I think it was Choco Balls 123 that came up with the design. If that was your name, again, I appreciate you very much. If that wasn't your name, I'll have to link the actual tweets down in the description, because I do want to give a shout out and credit to this idea, because it's a very good one. So we want... Oh no, we're not even putting wood here. Why am I closing it up with that? No, we want slabs like this, and then around like that, and then another leaf in the middle here. There we go. Man, I love this design. This is so sick, man. All right, 1, 2, around from there. There we go. And then another design out. So 1, 2, hold up. 1, 2, and there. And then another 1, 2, and a leaf. Oh, wait, nope. Hold up. Another leaf right there. And we'll close up this with some more wood around from there. And a little bit more wood around from here. I know oh, shoot. All right, well, we can actually fix that right now. There we go. Okay, cool. So, in summary... Oh, that looks so good, man! I love it! Water behind the leaves. Oh, that would be way too much of a hassle. Just top 5 in an X pattern at the end. Well, that's the thing. Hopefully there will never be an end, because we should always keep growing. Or keep, you know, new people are always going to come along, right? So, just for my own little sake of mind, I'm going to completely close this off just for, as I say, there will never be an end. No, there's actually going to be an end. So, there we go, we're done. We get to just trying to figure out how we can fit 1,300 subscribers on this wall right here, pretty much. The roof's a bit too flat, maybe fix it in some way. I kind of like the flat roof, I'm not going to lie. Something about it. I don't know. I think the flat roof looks kind of cool. You know, not everything. I think if we added a little bit more depth to it, it might make it look a bit, I don't know, a bit too loud in my opinion. But this is looking really nice. I wish I would have seen it without the signs itself, but, you know, signs are kind of the whole point of this thing. So, now let's put the signs down, just because we want to take a look at how it would fully look here. Did we? Okay, so we voted against putting the signs over the initial leaves. Actually, any leaves at all, so we have a 2 around from here. So there we go, around like that. Thank God you can buy all these blocks at spawn, or I would not be doing this in any shape or matter. If I had to buy and go, or like go raid out Prismarine, I would not be happy with this whatsoever. So that's how it's gonna look. Rolling with 100. Calm down, man! Chill, buddy. We know you're stacked with cash, alright? We get it. The Lazy California with 4 months. What's up, my bro? Much love to you, Mikey. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Much love. Desiree1111 with a Prime sub. I know I missed a lot of subscriptions in the middle of all this. I appreciate you guys equally. I'm not going to, like, ignore the subs. Don't worry, I won't. I'll shout them all out. But this is going to be the initial design for the thing, which is pretty much going to consist of, yeah, pretty much just me trying to build this thing over. So let's see what we have here. This right here comprises 40 subs. So we need to build this. I have to do like 2 subs per sign. Otherwise, like, it's gonna get disgusting. Because I'm deciding that we don't want signs. I mean, it's not the worst looking thing to do signs on the Prismarine itself, but it's not like, I feel like that won't make the biggest of a difference. Maybe something like that, because I did want to say, like, maybe we give, like, the Prismarine... Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe we give Prismarine to, like, tier 2 and tier 3 or something, right? 3 subs per sign. Well, that's the thing. Some signs won't have, like, different, like, because some names are a lot longer than others, right? Like, you have, you know, Bankrupt Shucks. That's a pretty long name. But then also you have Trigger Happy Time Lord, which definitely will not fit on one line, so we have to do 2 at the same time around from there. Use string on the lanterns? What would that look like? Not sure what string would look like. Don't do signs on the lights? Yeah, no, I don't think so. So this is what it's going to look like here. I mean, if we want to get terrible about it, we could just do something like this, right? Yeah, we could just have some floating signs and make the whole thing look just absolutely disgusting. No, you know what? I like it, though. We made some progress for sure. So I guess if I ever have any spare time, or if I'm doing a 12-hour live stream this weekend, I guess we can get working on it a little bit more so. But I think the only thing I'm a little bit upset about is with the design. I have to wind up, what's it called? I have to dig out a little bit more on the wall, which is going to require me, you know, repairing this pick or a different one, which means I need to go KYS because, or KMS rather, because I can't get any levels from grinders. So, you know what we're going to do? He's never going to finish this. I promise you I will, okay? I built this like 30, 40 days ago, and I'm just now starting in the actual proper build for it. I promise you it will be done. When? I don't know, but it will be done. 500 just to trick halftime. I'm not gonna remember that. That's the problem. Be try putting dark oak fences in front of the lanterns. Guys, I like the design as is. We could do a lot more. Like fences, yeah, it's not a bad thing, but then the sign's gonna cover it. It's just gonna look weird, I don't think. So listen, we're going to go ahead and end it off right there because we got our designs looking good. This is a little bit more of a banterful episode because, you know, again, double uploads from here are kind of, you know, I had a lot of progress earlier and now we're just having some fun. And I wish I could completely finish off the entire thing, but I do need to finish off a design right here as well. I do need to go down a little bit further. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to /home and, oh wait, no. Actually, this could work. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to drop wood around from here. So we got ourselves a little bit of a prevention. There we go. We're going to do this right around from here. And we're going to go down here. And we're going to put our gear away in the chest as well as our best things. We're going to take that. There we go. And our inventory. Okay, we're looking pretty good. So let's do that. And let's go right over. Oh, actually, we're going to need to get out right here. Okay, hold on. So right about there. Surface. And bottoms up. Why did it just tell me that I lost 191 levels from dying? That better be a visual glitch, and when I respawn, it better show me with the exact same amount of levels that I had before this. Thanks for watching this episode of How to Minecraft. Catch you back next time. Ciao.